The system is known as a regulator. Trying to maintain status quo. You know the physical example of a regulator? Yeah.
Like a pendulum, like upright pendulum?
Could be, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really giving input, I said just stay there. Right? It's like me standing here, or being a regulator. What else? Yeah.
Like a spring damper system, where like it just tries to kind of like return to its original position.
Trying to maintain some position, yeah. How about just physical ones you see every day?
Altitude control?
Yeah, no, autopilot, altitude control, cool. Temperature, yeah, thermostat, room is a regulator. Cruise control, car is a regulator. You know, it's trying to make the input zero input, but what's zero? Zero could be 70 degrees. Right? It's just trying to maintain that, or 65 miles an hour, or it's the altitude of 30,000 feet, whatever it is. Right? So it's basically trying to keep the system at this thing. Of course, there's disturbances that happen, try to correct for those. Okay? So the whole class of these things are regulators. It's a very, very important area. So the state equation have come. Here's our state equation, x dot equal to ax plus b2. Well, I know, just to find what u is, it's minus kx. Okay. So you can combine that. So x dot is going to equal a minus b times k times x. So what do I have here? I have a new A matrix. So what's my characteristic equation for this system? Well, same as before, where it's Si minus A, but now it's Si minus Bk. So it's still Si, but now it's known as this new A matrix, which is A minus Bk. So I'll say this A closed loop, this new A matrix, is my open loop 1 minus Bk. Right? Same structure, exactly. How do I find K? Not too hard. One is brute force solution. Put it in there and solve. Right? Okay, for the second one. There's another one which she uses, we'll go through this Ackermann's formula. Right? Basically what Ackermann did was look at, hey, if I have it in controllable canonical form, I actually have to solve for these teams. Right? Problem is I have some arbitrary system. Need to put it into controllable form, solve it, and put it back. And he did this and put it down to actually a fairly nice, simple formula to do that. So let's look at an example. Here's a simple system. Right? Keep it second order here. Easy. Open with Kirchhoff's equations. These are solved for here. And you'll see that, oh, I have roots s plus 1 and plus 1. Unstable system. No big deal. We'll stabilize it. Our open loop system we have. So what first thing we'll do, we'll have some examples of how to do this, is I'm going to put the roots at minus 2, minus 3. All right? So whatever my criteria is, that's where my desired closed loop roots are going to be. All right, well, my desired characteristic equation I can easily get, right? It's s squared plus 5s plus 6. And now let's look at the system with the feedback, which is closed loop is A minus Bk. And K is this basically two gains. I need a gain for each state, K1 and K2. So let's put that in. Here's my A minus Bk. Right? Multiply out B times K. And subtract the 2. So here's my closed loop A matrix with the K's in it. So let's find the closed loop characteristic equation. Right? And the same thing, Si minus that, but I have it in this form. Work it out and get a characteristic equation. Really easy, second order. Okay. terms, because I wanted to have my desired characteristic equation that this term should be 5, and that term should be 6. Right? So now I have two equations, two unknowns. K2 is 7 and K1 is 5. Right? This is kind of the brute force solution. But you might notice one other thing here. This original system is in what? Form. It's A matrix, original A matrix. Is that in control form? Yeah, it's in control of form. Notice where the K show up. It's term. Actually, this ends up being fairly simple to solve. If it's in control of form, it's very trivial to solve. Okay. So let's look at more generally how to solve these things. Now, if it's in controllable form, as that example was, the gains are actually in very specific locations in the A matrix. It makes it very easy to solve. Okay? So let's look at a more generic thing. Transfer function with zeros. A matrix, remember it's going to be all zeros. It's identity matrix here, and a row of the coefficients of the characteristic equation. Either here or there, makes no difference. All important. Okay. B matrix is all zeros and ones, and the C matrix has all the coefficients of zeros. Right? That's a nice way to control the form. Now, with the state gains, B matrix, notice with the B matrix, all 0 to 1, this makes a n by n matrix, but all of the k's only end up on that bottom row. Right? Everything's 0 except the bottom row. And if I combine that with the A matrix, closed loop A matrix, you notice that these now become individual. Yeah, I have n equations and unknowns, but really they're all separate. So all I need to do is to solve for K1, well, that's minus A, where this open loop coefficient is minus K1, equals the coefficient for my desired closed loop form. Likewise here, we for the next term, so forth. The solution is going to be very, very simple. The characteristic equation is this, and all of these terms end up being very nice here. Desired one, let's say alphas for all the terms of the A's. I can easily solve for every single. Okay, so K sub I equals alpha I minus 1 minus A minus I minus I minus 1. Okay? They're all just drop out. So it's great if the system's in control form. If it's not, I can't do this. Right? Not kind of painful. So, what we're going to do is put it in control form. Find the gain, and have transfer it back to the original space. You can do that. Yeah, that's not too hard to do that. Ackermann did that. He took all these transformations and put it into a single expression. Key point here, remember when we talked about some linear algebra thing, was the Cayley-Hamilton theorem. Basically states that for some state matrix A, it must satisfy its own characteristic equation. That was the Cayley-Hamilton. That's what Ackermann uses in this. So the transformation matrix to control the form involves a controllability matrix. I need a controllability matrix. Yes. And to do that, I can find this. This is Ackermann's formula, basically. It says find the gains. It's basically a matrix with all zeros except for 1. What's this? This controllability matrix, inverted. And then to see what this alpha matrix is. So really, it gets to be fairly simple. The last term is polynomial forms and coefficients of the desired characteristic equation. What is that? Here's my desired characteristic equation. define what my poles are and everything, figure out what all these desired coefficients of the characters ratio are. But notice instead of S, I have A matrix there. Because Cayley-Hamilton theorem, it says A matrix satisfies its own characteristic equation. So instead of S to the n, I put an A to the n here, and it's still valid. So, let's look at this previous example and see how this works. And here's that previous example. In controllable form, the first row instead of the bottom row, that doesn't matter. The desired characteristic equation we know, s squared plus 5s plus 6. Right? Or this, writing this desired characteristic equation, instead of the s's, I'm putting in the a's. So instead of s squared, a times a, s, a, instead of a one identity matrix. Okay? That's the Cayley-Hamilton theorem. We can do that. So I did that to find alpha, which is a times a, 5 times a, 6 times infinity matrix. It's that. Okay. The controllability matrix, and that's B times A, which is, this is B, and B times A, and then I need the inverse of it for the Atkins formula, so take my 2 by 2 and invert it. All comes up really nicely now. So I solve for K. So here's this, all zeros except for the last one's a 1. Inverse of the controllability matrix, and this characteristic equation using Cayley-Hamilton theorem of A's instead of S's. And solve that, and lo and behold, I get the same thing. 75. Right. But this is, in general, a lot easier to do. Okay. Questions on this? We'll do a bunch of examples Thursday. So, yeah.
So the minimal realizations,
Yeah.
does that all work out with this? Or?
Yes, it will. What I'll be using for my A matrix is a minimal realization A matrix. All right. If I have it uncontrollable, unobservable, try to put Atkins formula on an error. Basically, because I can't invert it. If I can't invert my, notice I'm inverting my controllability matrix. If this controllability matrix is singular, I can't find its inverse. Right?
Yeah, it's the force
But I use the minimal realization, it will be controllable.
Okay.
Which means that basically, one of my states is that I can't deal with that state. I can only control these other states.
So would the K be 0 for one of those values, or?
Oh, you mean the gains?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it says, yeah, the gains will be 0. I can't do anything with it.
Okay.
Yeah. It does not come into the control. It might be observable, but I cannot control it. Yeah, that makes sense. So what we'll be doing is that we'll be doing these with the minimal realization of the system. Yeah.
I have one more question. So in like non-linear control, do they change the K value?
The K can change in time.
Okay.
In general, yes. And there's actually a method in optimal control that will have define what K is over time. And non-linear, you can do that too.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to stick with constant values in this class. Yeah. Adaptive control does the same thing. But adaptive control, what you're trying to do is maybe re-estimate what my A and B matrices are, C matrices. So I'm saying, here's my model, and that doesn't fit, so I'm going to adjust my model. All right. Let's remind ourselves how we place these poles. Basically, where do we place the pole? We're going to remind ourselves some of the transient response. Remember, transient response is a homogeneous solution, right? And we're going to have no inputs really for now. We'll put in consequence of inputs in a moment here. We're looking at initial conditions. Homogeneous equation, we're never looking at the inputs response. Right? We could have constant inputs, yeah, okay, that's a simple realization of it. We want to look at the time response, which is one of the things, time until the transients are gone, what the magnitude and oscillations are, and so forth. Okay. So the first order system, all that is the time constant. Second order system, two terms, omega and natural frequency and damping ratio. Those are the only ones you care about. What about higher order? Yeah, I'll split it into first and second order parts. All right? I'll break it into first and second. If it's all real, it'll be all first orders. If you have imaginary parts, complex parts, those would be the second order. All right? So let's remind ourselves of the first order response. So say time constant what matters. One of the questions is, how long does this transient last? So we'll look at the homogeneous solution. We know what it is, exponential. The solution is some constant A to the minus t over tau. Realize that is e to the minus t over tau, the state transition matrix for first order system. So if t is at tau, x is 0.37 times whatever A is. If it's at 2 tau, it's at 0.14. If it's 3 tau, it's about 0.05. And so forth. You can find them all. So, some of the measures of the transient decay, one of them is the rise time. Maybe you're familiar with the definition, but it has many definitions. Rise time is one of those specifications that you have to define what your definition is, right? And you usually choose the definition that makes your system look good. So typical definitions are here. One is the time it takes to go from 90 or 10% to 90% of the final value. Right? Another one takes the time it takes to go from 0 to 95% of the final value. Those are probably the two most typical definitions. So let's look at the rise time. The time it takes to go from 10% to 90% of the final value is 2.2 time constants. The time it takes from 0% to 95% is 3 time constants. So if you look at that, here's the first order homogeneous solution. So starting off with some value, whatever the initial value is. One time constant is 0.37. Three time constant is at, three time constants here, which is 95% or 5%. Four time constants is at 0.02, 2%. Usually we like to look at this in terms of state or step input. For a one-time constant, we're 63% to the final value. Four-time constant is 98% of the final value. Three-time constant is 95% of the final value. You notice one thing about this is that this initial slope is the magnitude, in this case the steady state magnitude is F over C over the time constant. This initial slope. First order response, pretty simple. One parameter to deal with. So in this case, you invert this whole thing of number of time constant. One time constant, 63% of final value. Two time constant, 88%. Three time constant, 95%. Four time constant, 98%, so forth. Okay? Pretty easy specifications. Will a first order system ever overshoot? Ever go past the steady state response